Hello. Welcome to another day where I'm going to be taking on the robots. So this was our set from yesterday. We did alright, close to 60%. Picked up a couple bucks, some master points. These juicy online master points. We could have had a bit of a better set. There was this board towards the end where I misclicked and went down in a cold contract. Unfortunately, it probably wouldn't have gained us a whole lot of match points. I took a look at the Traveler afterwards, and we were going to be sitting somewhere around here for making 3 no trump. But looking at some of the other results, it looks like we needed to make several overtricks to earn a good score, and I clicked on some of these sample movies to see what happened at the other table, and it was a little bit disgusting what ended up happening. So on a very similar auction to ours, they got to 3 no trump, and on the same spade lead that we got, the other tables I think made a pretty poor play by ducking and dummy to win the spade king. What we ended up doing was winning the spade ace, preserving the king of spades as an entry to the potential diamond winners. And with diamonds 3-3 with the king offside, this was a pretty important play that we made. But just watch what happens at tricks 2 and 3 at the other tables. So they played the 9 of spades to the jack, king. They cashed the ace of hearts as we did. We want to find out if the heart suit is splitting. And then led the 10 of hearts. And note that the king, queen, 9, 7, 5 of hearts is in dummy. West has the jack third remaining. But the robot West pop in with the jack of hearts, which allows Declare to win and now run the heart suit. And that's not what happened at our table when we popped up with the spade ace. The robot West did not cover the 10 of hearts, and we ended up with a heart loser. So even though we kind of misclicked to blunder away a couple match points on this board, we were not going to get a huge result. Nonetheless, we finished with 60%. The rest of our round was pretty good. Let's clean up our mailbox, as I tend to do, and jump into a new day-long tournament. So here we are, first board out of 16. Oh, hey Nook, welcome back. So Nook says, my main attempt to swindle the bots yesterday also gave me a 0, so only ended it with 55. That's all right. You know, some of these things happen. Sometimes you get zeros, sometimes you get tops. But congratulations on the 55. I'm sure you're happy with that. You probably picked up double your entry fee, I imagine, which is going to allow you to attempt these a few more times if you enjoy playing them. I've been doing mainly that on my Twitch channel so far. I have played a couple of times with friends of mine and old partners of mine from the pro scene in some pickup games, but I've done that mostly on my YouTube so far. Hopefully I'll transfer that over to Twitch. Get some live games with other real people, which I think is a little more fun as we go about this journey getting back into the bridge world. Okay, so first board, our robot partner opens a club. We have 13, singleton queen. I'm happy to game force this. I'll start with the heart. And our partner bids a no trump. We're going to bid 2 diamonds, new minor forcing. It looks like in their system this is intended as game forcing. I think it should normally be invitational plus. But we'll find out if our partner has a heart fit or not. And okay, our partner seems to have extra values with heart fit, so we can bid game. And what do we see? Well, after the ace of clubs lead, it looks like we have a club loser, a spade loser, unless maybe the opponents don't cash the spade ace. We'll have to pick up the heart suit for an over trick, but presumably we're going to make this contract. Now maybe I get a little chicken And don't take a heart finesse because the opponents are threatening a club ruff. But I suppose let's see what they do at tricks 1 and 2. So I'll start by playing a low club. I kind of don't want them to continue the suit. Is that true? Maybe I do want them to continue the suit. That gives me the potential to discard a spade loser on a long club. It might not matter either way. I mean, the 8 of clubs looks fairly encouraging, so whether I play the 2 or 4 is probably not going to have a large impact on West's decision. Okay, West continues the ace of spades, and now plays a club back. We'll put in the 7, so there's the 10 and jack of clubs out there, and East plays the jack on this trick. Maybe the robots can be false carding, but I'm going to tend to believe that this might be a true card, the jack of clubs, so West might have the 10. Well, I think what I want to do is, so I'm going to win the king. What I want to do, I believe, is to finesse East for the heart queen. That is kind of like the percentage thing to do in the heart suit. We can pick up a 4-1 split with East. Can't pick up a 4-1 split with West. But just in case the clubs don't split well, I want to cash the spade king ditching a club first. So my plan is going to be heart to the ace, king of spades to ditch my club that isn't a loser, but might be roughed if something goes wrong in the heart suit. And then I'll take a heart finesse. If it wins, I can use the king of diamonds to take another heart finesse, and then cross back to the diamond queen to use the club queen as a discard for a 4th round of diamonds. Oh no. Oh, I talked this all through and I made the same kind of fast misclick that I made the other day. Well, now that we're here, I think I should take the heart finesse anyway. We saw West playing the 9 of hearts on the first round. East has high load in the heart suit. I really wish I had cashed the spade king to ditch my club before doing this. I talked a bit about why it was a good line of play. But I think it's reasonable to just take the finesse. Maybe the clubs are just splitting and nothing bad happens. Maybe the heart queen is on side. We'll see. Do we get a club ruff? That's so awful. That is so terrible. Okay, well, down 1. This should have been making 10 tricks. What a mess that I've gotten myself into at the start. But we can kind of see what was expected to happen. Ace of clubs, ace of spades, they played another club, and I had mentioned I was a little worried about the potential club ruff. But after crossing to the heart ace, I said my plan was to cash the spade king ditching my club before taking heart finesse. Then, having no clubs left in hand, even if West returned a club, I could play the queen, East could ruff, but I would over ruff. And we would still, or sorry, I would play the 9. East would ruff, I would over ruff, and then I still have an entry to dummy to use the club queen to ditch my 4th round of diamonds. That might be a loser. So that would have been 10 tricks. Big oops. Big oops. But these things happen. Well, start off not too great. We'll hope to pick things back up with still got a lot of boards to play. So 15 to 17, no trump, just a flat hand. Partner transfers to spades. And we get to take out double spades. East bids 3 diamonds. I think I'm going to bid 3 spades. It's maybe a little borderline, but I kind of like the vulnerability for it. If the opponents are going down in 3 diamonds, even if I were to like double to suggest that maybe we should defend, and they go down one trick, we only get 100 points. This could be very wrong, but we do happen to have a spade fit, so, and I have a maximum in terms of high cards. I don't like the position of the Heart King, but maybe West is going to have difficulty picking good opening leads. So let's play in our fit. That doesn't seem like a good bid, partner. That really does not seem like a good bid. Well, okay, here we are. Not exactly the auction I had been hoping for. Oh, I hope we don't have to dig ourselves out of a hole multiple times on this set. Well, alright, what have we got? So it looks like we have probably 2 club losers, probably a heart loser, probably a spade loser. That's going to be 1 down. I vastly would have preferred to play in 3 spades on these cards, but maybe there was no way to do that. I suppose had I passed, maybe our partner would have balanced in with 3 spades, but I think we have a pretty normal 3 spade call. We have a fit and a maximum. Well, let's see if we can manage to pick up one of these suits for 1 fewer loser. I mean, we just have to imagine that West has Queen, Jack, 10 of hearts, and the club ace for the takeout double. East, probably for the double of 4 spades, has spade values like King, Jack, I would have to guess. So, and probably has spade length. I mean, otherwise I could try something like win the ace of hearts, play a diamond to the ace, ruff a diamond, play a heart to the king, ruff a diamond, play, oh, you know what? That has some potential. Well, maybe. That might have some potential. I could then lead the queen of spades, covered king ace, exit a heart, West wins, doesn't have any more trumps, would have to lead either hearts or clubs for me. But I don't think it's even good enough there. Because even if West has a 4th heart and leads another heart, the rough sluff doesn't actually help me. I ditch a club from dummy, but East gets to rough in with like the 8 of spades. And yeah, it looks like I'm just in trouble no matter what I do on this hand. So we could play for the ace of clubs on side with East. I think that's possible. Other alternatives? Any suggestions? No, I'm not sure I have a good solution to this problem. So I guess I'm just going to start by pulling trumps. It's possible spades are 4-0. I mean, I'm going to lead the queen of spades on the first round. Because presumably East has all of the honors. I mean, maybe we get lucky and West has singleton jack. Hey, Vika. How's it going? Okay, spades are 4-0. That is maybe somewhat expected. Well, as usual, we're in a bit of trouble. So now East has 2 natural spade tricks. I guess I should start by trying to strip the diamond suit and see if I can maybe convince West to do the wrong thing sometime. Jack of clubs return. Okay. So what do I think the distribution of the cards is? It probably doesn't matter too much, does it? Yeah, it looks like East is going to get his 2 trump tricks. I'm also going to lose a heart in the club. That's going to be 2 down. Which means that Three spades was looking like a good sacrifice if the opponents didn't double us. And maybe East would have come in with a double over three spades, but I think it would have been a lot more risky for him. Okay, well, I don't see a good way to swindle the opponents on this one, sadly. Let's try and lead the 10 of spades. East wins, returns a heart, of course. So let's exit in hearts. And now just 2 more rounds of clubs is gonna doom us. Too bad. Too bad. Well, not a great start. I mean, I think we might have company. Whoops. Need to get the history of this deal. I think we might have company on this one because I expect a lot of players to bid my hand the same way that I did. And then North is going to raise again like a crazy person. But I guess the winning action was to just pass out 3 diamonds. We would have been minus 110 or 130, it looks like. But that would have been much better than minus 500. So rough start. Rough start to today's event, but you're going to have those sometimes. Okay, well, this hand is exciting, at least the way the auction's developed. We have 1 heart opener with our good 5-5, 14 count with a void and diamonds, West preempts in the suit that were void, and our partner gives a Q bid to show a heart fit and more than just a game force, hopefully. Otherwise, North could just jump to 4 hearts if he had a normal hand with game forcing with some heart support, so I think 4 diamonds should show a pretty good hand. We have a great hand opposite whatever our partner is showing, I believe. So what do I want to do? I could do something like Q-bid 4 spades. I mean, for the robots, apparently this is first round control, but I could try this bid, or I could Q-bid 5 clubs if I wanted to be very technically accurate. Or I could do something like bid 4 no trump keycard under the assumption that West probably has the diamond ace for the preempt. Reasonable thing to do. I could try something like jumping to 5 hearts. No, apparently the robots think that shows something else. For a lot of people, a jump to 5 level in the trump suit tends to ask partner for good trumps to bid slam. So I would basically be looking for, you know, something like king queen 3rd of hearts or king 4th of hearts, maybe king jack 4th of hearts, something to that effect, for partner to try and bid slam. And if partner had something instead, such as like jack 3rd or queen 3rd, then he would pass 5 hearts. So what do I want to try? I think 4 no trump is practical. And if partner shows us 2 key cards with the trump queen, we can fake confirm that we have all the key cards by bidding 5 no trump. Looking for kings, but also allowing partner to just jump to the 7 level if he has a suitable hand. If we only see 1 key card from partner, I guess we can ask for the trump queen. Maybe that's good enough. I think I'll try it. I mean, a conservative approach would be to just bid 4 hearts here. You know, partner's bid doesn't necessarily promise all that much extras, and partner might have the diamond ace thinking that's a good card. But let's try 4 now. We have 2 key cards, no trump queen. I think I'm going to take the bump to 6 hearts. Partner's hand probably looks something like the ace of spades, the king of hearts, and some club values. I'm hoping it's the club king, but it could be like queen jack 10, then we might be on a finesse. So let's give this a shot. Oh. Okay. So partner has the ace king 3rd of diamonds, after 3 diamond preempt. That is a little unexpected. And we get a club lead. Well, the Jack-9 third of hearts is nice. That at least is going to allow us to take finesses against East, holding King-Queen third. If East has King-Queen fourth, our spots aren't great, unless West has the singleton 8. Vika says the bots play 0-3-1-4, so I wouldn't be able to ask for the queen. Oh, that's true. That is a very fair point. Yeah, I'm not that familiar with the robots conventions, so thanks for pointing that out. I guess I'm used to playing a lot of kickback with expert players, so 4 spades for me would be key card and hearts in general, and you can always ask for the queen if you play kickback. But that's a good point. Thanks for bringing that up. Alright, well, let's win the king of clubs, and we can't make use of the 7 of hearts if we lead it off dummy immediately, so I do think we need to lead the jack. Is it better, you know, maybe it was better to win the club ace and lead a low heart. That way I could pick up like singleton, queen, or king with West as well. Ooh. I hope I didn't just make a big blunder by winning the club king and dummy. I might have. You know, this club lead looks like it's from, I mean, it looks like a singleton to me. It could be a doubleton. I mean, West could be something like 3-1-7-2, or West could even have an 8-card diamond suit. So I'm a little hesitant of like leading a low heart towards Jack-9 third. West with a doubleton heart could just let East win the trick and then get a club ruff to defeat the contract. Yeah, okay. I think I do need to run the Jack of hearts. Alright, Jack of hearts goes to the queen. A second club comes back. This is all fine. And now we just need to take another heart finesse. Okay. Well, that's not too bad. We did manage to bid and make our slam. Looks like 6 no trump also makes. So hopefully we aren't competing with people who are playing 6 no trump with a diamond void on this auction, but that contract would have worked well for us. What do I think about the auction in general? I don't know. We made a choice by bidding 4 no trump. It's a bit of a tricky spot if we don't know if 4 diamonds has all that much extra in terms of values, but we were hoping that our partner's high cards were outside of the diamond suit. Fortunately, partner just had a 17 count, so despite the wasted ace-king of diamonds, slam still had pretty good play, and it came through. Okay, board 4. 2 passes, East opens a heart. I don't have anything to say. No trump from West, 2 hearts from East, 4 hearts from West. I really want to double this auction. So I mean, the reason I want to double is that West is a passed hand, East opened a heart, and then showed a minimum opening bid. So the opponents don't have a ton of high cards for this auction so far. And additionally, they probably don't have a ton of trumps because I have 4 of them. And a big thing that I have going for me on defense is that I have a natural trump trick, which isn't using up a bunch of high cards. So it would be a little different if I had like king doubleton of hearts, then I would be way less interested in doubling. But I'm getting 1 defensive trick against their contract with just a single high card point, the Jack of Hearts. And I also have a pretty good lead. I can lead the Jack of Hearts, which might prevent ruffs from the west hand. So I would like to double. Oh no. I just hovered over double. I'm very concerned that the robots are going to pull. But this just can't be a takeout double. If I had a takeout double of hearts, I would have doubled over 1 heart or 2 hearts. Double of 2 hearts is even penalty. Oh, this is a nightmare. I want to make a penalty double here. Huh. Well, that's too bad. I'm a little too afraid that the robots are going to pull if I double, and that's of course going to be a disaster for us. If partner really thinks we have a takeout double, he's sitting over there with a heart void. Okay, well, I guess I'm going to sadly pass and lead a trump, and we'll probably beat this a trick. Okay, King of Hearts back. I will do my best to signal for spades, but I do not think the robots are watching. Well, we have 4 tricks, at least. No, declare had 4 spades. Okay. Fair enough. Kind of as expected, we defeated 4 hearts thanks to my natural trump trick. Shame that we didn't get plus 200 on the board, but I was really worried that partner might pull if I had doubled. Maybe I should have experimented because it looks like we started with a little bit of a bad set. But I think I'm happy with just taking the plus score. Alright, 2 passes to us in 3rd seed. Red on white. I'm not gonna go crazy with this. The hand passes out. Well, I certainly would have opened my partner's hand. 11 high card points, 5, 4, and 2 suits. Good opening bid, good rebid. I'd be very happy to open it a diamond. Looks like we might end up playing 2 no trump if I had done that, or maybe if I was a little conservative with my rebid choices, we would get to 2 diamonds. Which looks like either of those probably have decent chances to make. The opponents would have to work pretty hard to set up and cash all of their tricks in that contract, or in either of those contracts. Well, 2 diamonds looks like it's definitely making. So, oh well. Would I have opened West's hand in 4th seed? 11 count for the singleton queen, 5, 4 in the majors? I probably would. I would actually probably open West's hand a spade. Again, for the same reason that I would open North's hand a diamond. I have a very comfortable rebid. I have both majors, so I'm happy to compete for a part score. Like, if the opponents have diamonds and we have spades or hearts, we're going to be able to outcompete them. Kind of an interesting one, but I'm suspicious that that hand is probably going to be pretty close to a push. Okay, 16 count, 5, 4 in the majors. I'll open a spade. What is 3 clubs? Oh, yeah. The invitational hand. Oh, apparently it shows 3 or fewer hearts. Well, why is that? I don't know, that's kind of weird. Well, I would like to accept an invite. I have a 16 count. So my inclination is to bid 3 hearts. This is probably going to pinpoint the diamond lead for the opponents, but I would rather have partner declare 3 no trump than myself because I just don't have a diamond stopper. Also, if partner has a hand that's like 2-3, 2-6, maybe playing in a 4-3 heart fit is actually beneficial to us. And I don't know if partner would be able to diagnose that. over a simple 3-heart bid, but it's possible. So let's give it a shot. Oh. Well, this... I'm a little confused as to what's been happening on these boards, but it looks as if we landed in a pretty good spot, despite the 6-card trump fit. I mean, it doesn't look like partner has any entries to his hand, so the club suit and no trump is likely going to be stranded. And I don't really have the ability to take 7 tricks in my own hand. I mean, it's not entirely true. I could take 2 clubs and queen 10 third of spades could be on side, but from a realistic viewpoint, I think it's unlikely I get that many tricks. I suppose the queen of hearts could be on side, and it looks like it is, given the opening lead. Well, in 3 hearts, I mean, I'm gonna try and make my contract, and I think I probably have a decent chance to do so. Although entries are a bit tricky, aren't they? Okay, well, let's see if the queen of hearts pops up. At trick 1, it does. I don't get a lot of practice playing in 4-2 trump fits, so this might take a second for me to kind of come to terms with and analyze a little bit. If the spade finesse is working, I could do something like play a heart to the 10, take a spade finesse, pull the last trumps with the king jack of hearts, cash the ace king of spades, cash the ace king of clubs. That would get me 4 hearts, 3 spades, and 2 clubs for 9 tricks. I could also just cross-ref some things. Oh, that just seems way better, doesn't it? If I just take the ace king of spades, ace king of clubs, and then... Oh, I do need to be able to ruff a club low in my hand for this to all work, right? Or is that not true? Ace king of spades. I've taken the ace of hearts. If I ruff a spade low, that brings me up to 4 tricks. Ace king of clubs brings me up to 6. Yeah, I would need to score 3 more trump tricks to make the contract. Well, it seems possible. So if East is short in clubs and has the 4-card trump holding between the opponents, then the line of play ace king of spades, ditching doesn't matter from dummy, ruff a spade, assuming everyone follows, ace king of clubs, ditching a diamond, a 3rd round of clubs. If East doesn't ruff and discards, I can just ruff low. That's my 9th trick, king jack of hearts. If East ruffs with a remaining holding of 3 trumps, I don't overruff, I ditch a diamond. And then the opponents are eventually going to have to play a few rounds of diamonds, allowing me to ruff low. That does require a lot of things to go right. But maybe that's my best chance. I mean, like, the alternative is to take a spade finesse, but if that doesn't work, I might just go down a million tricks. And is minus 200 gonna be a good result? Probably not. It's probably not gonna be minus 200. How does 3 no trump do exactly? Maybe I should concern myself with that, because if 3 no trump is going down like 150 or 200, then maybe I should just take the spade finesse, which looks like a 50-50 proposition to make the contract. I don't know. The trump opening lead also makes me believe that West is likely to have the spade queen. because otherwise West might not believe that there's any reason to pull trumps if he's not looking at long spades or spade tricks of some kind. Okay, I think I've talked myself into this line of play. If ace king of spades, I guess I'll ditch a diamond and then play a third spade. Maybe the jack, and ruff with the 10. So let's give this a shot. And now ace king of clubs. Aha! Looks like we managed to do it. So East had to follow, and I'm guessing the robot East probably worked out what we did, that if he really has long trumps and he roughs in, it's not beneficial. So I don't really see myself taking any more than 2 remaining tricks. I will just claim. Oh, he made a mistake. Ooh, that's an added bonus for the line of play we took. And I mean, look, the queen of spades was offside. And kind of like I suspected, the trump lead makes sense when West has spade values he's looking to protect. Otherwise, he's thinking, well, why would I lead a trump if I have 3 small spades? All the spade finesses are working. So East made a big mistake by not roughing in with the 4 of hearts on the 3rd round of clubs. This is a little difficult to see, but here when we let a club off dummy, if East had roughed with the 4 of hearts, we could not over rough with the 3, and over roughing with the king or jack would just be roughing with one of our natural winners. Then had we ditched a diamond, East could have gone about trying to pull trumps against us. We would have to win, and I suppose on this layout, it actually doesn't matter. The queen of diamonds in dummy is good enough to force East on lead when we try a diamond out of hand, and that will give us our diamond rough. East will have nothing better to do than to continue diamonds, and we get to rough with the heart 3. So we're actually guaranteed to make the contract at this point, which is kind of neat. So maybe we saved the board a little bit on that one for plus 140 in our 4-2 fit. But I think the auction was a little strange. You would expect any bid over 3 clubs there to be game forcing. All right, on to the next one. So 10 high card points, no reason to open the bidding, I don't think. Our partner opens a spade in 3rd seat, and I guess we're gonna show a limit raise using Drury. This is a pretty awful 10 count. I mean, a bunch of queens and jacks, but we do have a doubleton, a lot of supporting spot cards, 10s, 9s, and 8s. Ace of trumps is probably a pretty good card. So I'll bid 2 clubs as opposed to, I guess the alternative is to try 2 spades. All right, let's see what we got ourselves into. Oh, pretty good spot. Although it looks like maybe our choice didn't matter all that much. Partner would have surely made a game try with his very strong 16 count over there. So I'll conceal the club king. I mean, maybe the opponents continue clubs, and if I get very lucky, the diamonds proceed to take 5 tricks to ditch our heart. Dan Lee asks, what's a wash pro? No, it's just an internet meme. 90% of pros have poor hygiene. Well, I used to play pro until about 6 years ago, and then I retired. And now I'm just a poor grad student. So wash just means bad. I haven't played bridge in a long time, so it's been a while since I've been at the table in any sort of serious competition. So it's just a funny internet joke. Maybe it's not that funny. All right. Oh, they do continue clubs. It might not matter. Dan says, you look to have showered recently. I did. I'm sorry to disappoint you. If you had this worldly view that all pros had poor hygiene, I don't want to ruin that. So I'm not a pro player anymore. You can still hold on to that hope. Alright. What are we actually doing with this hand? I guess I'm just pulling trumps and playing the ace king of diamonds. I'm wondering if there's any way I'm going to figure out to take a diamond finesse. Well, let's try the diamond king. See if one of the opponents gives me count. So those are both the two lowest diamonds, and I strongly believe in the robot's count signals. So this to me either looks like West has queen third or East has queen third. Dan says, somebody asking if I'm a DC player. I used to be. Well, I mean, I still live in the area. Yes, I played in District 6 in the US. Didn't play much at the local clubs, but I played a lot of regionals and national tournaments. All right, I'm gonna take the diamond finesse if West follows to this trick. Well, good news and bad news. I mean, good news was that they didn't return a heart, but the bad news is that they conned me in diamonds. So I do get to ditch my heart loser, but unfortunately, unfortunately, I didn't make 12 tricks on the defense I got. Links to your discords. What do you mean links to your discords? For bridge streaming. Not you, your friends. Maybe. Do I need to permit you to post links? Let me see. I don't think I have any restrictions on posting links. So give it a try, and maybe apparently I do. Let's see. Do you have any idea how to do that? I mean, I haven't streamed for that long on Twitch. Yeah, I'm not seeing the links show up. Sorry, Dan. But maybe you can whisper me on Twitch the link. He's just typing swear words, Vika says. Yeah, I can believe that. I also don't think I have filters on swear words, so I'm not convinced that. Yeah, there it goes. Well, yeah, just send me a whisper, and I'll take a look later off stream. But that's something that I'm interested in checking out. Yeah, Dan, it's really just not working. Sorry. But anyway, I'm gonna get back to the hands that we're playing through right now, and I will try and resolve that afterwards. Okay, so board 8, almost halfway through. 2 hearts by West, 3 clubs by our partner, 3 hearts by East. Interesting auction so far. I think 3-0 is a reasonable bid. I'm wondering if I have other options. Like, I could make a responsive double, but I'm just worried that too often partner is going to bid 4 clubs over this, and we might have missed our chance to play in the 9-trick no trump game. Although, I mean, what are the odds? Like, we could easily have a slam. I mean, partner doesn't need all that much for us to have a slam, right? What if partner's like 2-0-4-7? King of spades, ace of diamonds, ace king of clubs. We're cold for a slam in diamonds. Okay, Okay, Vika says creator dashboard settings, moderation, chat options, tick off block hyperlinks. Oh. That's a fair point. Maybe I can pop that up in a new window and see if I can, because I did try and turn off most of my creator permissions on like the chat stuff. I mean, I turned moderation down fairly low. Dashboard settings, moderation. 1 second while I look into this. Mod tools, email verification, block hyperlinks. There we go. I thought there was a way that I could just allow links for a short period of time or allow people. It should be, let's see, do I need to save the settings? No, it looks like it should be updating now. Give it another go. Yeah, there it is. Okay, I will take a look at that off stream and maybe jump in and say hi. Wow, we have quite a crowd today. Thank you all for watching. Welcome into the stream if you're new. Okay, I'm going to start with the responsive double. I've decided. I mean, we just don't need very much for a slam to be good on this hand. Our partner is expected to have a void in hearts, and the singleton club looks like a good asset. It's very likely we have a fit in either spades or diamonds here. I mean, unless partner has an 8-card club suit over there. But I think I try this. Am I prepared for a 4-club bid? Like, what do I do over 4 clubs? Am I just forcing to slam? Do I bid 4 hearts over 4 clubs? Okay, well, I'm gonna make the responsive double, and let's see what happens. Our partner has a diamond suit. Okay. Now what? So this is a hand where I'm very interested in slam, but I want my partner to bid key card. I don't know if I can convince him to, but I'm going to start by bidding 4 hearts. Hopeful that partner will take this as a sign that it's a Q bid. I have the heart ace, and he should try 4 no trump, which he might be uncomfortable doing with his heart void, but if he knows I have the ace of hearts, then I'm hoping that that will coerce him into going that direction, because if I bid key card, I have no idea what the rest of partner's hand looks like. I mean, the most important thing to me is, what is partner's club suit? Is it ace king jack 10 6th? Is it ace jack 10 6th? Also, how many diamonds does partner have? I don't know any of this information, so I want partner to be captain, which is why I want to Q bid with these hands. Partner bids 5 diamonds. I think our hand's just too good to sign off. Let me take a quick gander at what 3 clubs shows to the robots. 12 or more high card points. So Dan says it's match points. It is match points, but there's also no guarantee that 3 no trump was going to be making. It is definitely possible that West has an entry to his heart suit. So if they played like 2 rounds of hearts and I ducked and won the 3rd round of hearts, maybe at match points, West has like queen jack 3rd of diamonds. And when I go to set up the diamond suit, West gets in with the 3rd round of diamonds and runs hearts. So 5 diamonds could still be the top spot, just making the contract. But I do think that we are very likely to be making a slam on this board, or at least slam will have some play. So I'm going to give it a shot, taking the bump to 6 diamonds. And let's see what our partner tables. Partner has a singleton heart. Whoa. Also, that is not a good hand. That is really not a good hand for us. Huh. Well, I'm having a hard time coming up with a layout where 6 diamonds makes. We could make it if gosh, maybe I should have passed 5 diamonds. I don't know, that's a bit cowardly, I think. I'm happy to be in slam. Okay, so if East has something like ace 4th of clubs and 3 small diamonds, or ace king 4th of clubs, but I mean something where I can pick up the club suit for just 1 loser, but also 5 tricks. Sorry, not 5 tricks, I guess 4 tricks. I would have to rough out one of the club losers. So to make this hand, I somehow need to avoid a spade loser. And the only way that's happening is if I can ditch all 3 of dummy's spades, remember south is the dummy here, on north's clubs, but I need to do this before pulling trumps fully so that I can rough the last spade in south's hand. So if East has something like ace, let's think of the simple example, East has ace king 4th of clubs. I can win the heart ace, play a club. East wins. Again, let's presume a very simple example. East returns a trump. I can pull 2 rounds of trump. Well, I can win the ace of diamonds, take, say, a roughing finesse against East. In clubs, pull another round of trump, continue taking roughing finesse against East. Yes, welcome back, roughing finesse. Yes, I am hoping for the roughing finesse on this board. I'm unfortunately not of the belief that I'm going to make this contract, but I will try. I think I'm going to need a lot of defensive help to make this. So the whole point is if I can only pull 2 rounds of trump, thanks. I will hope to have some fun with this one. I'm going to need to be leading clubs through the player that still has trumps remaining, so that if they do trump, I can over-rough, and... oh, jeez. Yeah, thanks, Noak. Defensive help is what I'm asking for. You know, I just noticed a secondary problem with this. I'm running out of trumps. I don't think this is ever going to work out. Well, okay, what happened on the first trick? Queen of hearts to the ace, 3 and 6. I do believe I need to set up the club suit. That was a long hesitation from West over there. Long hesitation from East. East wins the ace. Of course he does. And plays back a heart. I'm very tempted to believe West has the club king based on that long tank. Do the robots ever think that long if they don't have a decision to make? I'm not sure. But that seemed like a very human-esque hesitation. Well, let's rough the heart, and we do need to set up clubs. So let's see if the queen gets covered. Of course not. I'm gonna ruff. I believe that West has the club king. I mean, East could have won the king from ace king over there. It's like a lot of signs point to the king of clubs being with West. How did I do? 6 of clubs. All right, we got another chance. Let's play a diamond to the queen. I'm unblocking the 10 because I'm actually going to need to ruff this next round of clubs with the king. And do I take a diamond finesse for down 1? I'm risking going down about 5 if I take the diamond finesse. Alternatively, I could just play a diamond to the ace. Maybe the 10 drops, or not 10, the jack drops. West turned up with 3 clubs already. I mean, what's going on in the heart suit? West opened a week 2 with presumably 6 hearts. East raised with presumably 3. Oh, it says 2 plus hearts. So maybe East raised on a doubleton. Is it likely that West also has a singleton somewhere? That would give him 3 diamonds? I don't think so. I'm just going to play a diamond to the ace. Oh. I see how it is. Well, that's unfortunate. So now East can ruff the club and then pull my trumps. This is not going well for me, I must say. All right, King, Queen of Spades on side. Any takers for the King, Queen of Spades on side? Or should I just hop up with the ace and go out for down 5? I guess I'm not exactly down 5. I could then play a spade to the jack, 10 play East. All right, I'm gonna hop up with the spade ace. I suspect the spades are split, and they were. Well, this hand could have gone better. This hand could have gone better. Minus 250 is not really the score I was hoping to see when I got that start to the auction. I don't think we made any crazy choices, but 6 diamonds down 5 is not really the hope that I was trying for on this one. A bit unfortunate. Well, I mean, good thing we weren't doubled, right? We have that going for us. I guess I could have done a little better by just cross-ruffing the entire hand. I don't think that was ever in the cards, but that would have been a thing to try. Yeah, so Nook says 3-no goes for minus 150. I mean, true. Unfortunately, at match points, minus 250 is a little worse than minus 150. And it looks like 5 diamonds would not have fared much better either. I probably would have taken a very similar line of play in that contract. Okay, well, our partner opens a heart. On to the next board. You know, sometimes you just get 0, and you gotta shake it off and move on. Them's the breaks, you know. A heart by North, a spade by us, 2 diamonds by our partner. We're gonna bid 2 hearts. The false preference. Wow, that's good hand, partner. I am happy that we have stayed low, though. Looks like our hands don't exactly fit all that well together. And on the spade lead, it looks like it might be best to just try and cash our top winners and cross-ref the hand. So Nook says you went 400 the hard way in the Zenith today to get a 91%. You never know. I did that in a live event, actually. And it wasn't the hard way, it was the very hard way. I was not vulnerable. And I held a hand with the spade ace and a solid 8-card diamond suit. And my right-hand opponent opened a club, and I tried 3-no trump. with everyone not vulnerable. And it was like at a local club game. And everyone passed out after my left-hand opponent gave me a strange look. And so my left-hand opponent started by cashing the first 6 heart tricks, and then played a club to their partner, cashing the next 6 club tricks. And I had to guess which ace to keep for a top board or a bottom board. And I was able to guess correctly, because 4 hearts was only making 10 tricks for 420 their way. It was quite the result. But those things happen from time to time. Alright, on this board, I guess I'm going to try and sneak my club trick in early. And then like cross ruff, diamonds and spades, or something to that effect. So I guess that's my plan. I mean, I could just ruff a spade, ace king of diamonds, ruff a diamond, ruff a spade, lead a diamond, planning on ruffing with the jack. I think that gives up a club trick for maybe the potential at a extra diamond trick, or an extra diamond ruff. So I think I'm going to go after clubs. Not because I believe I'm going to set up the suit, but because I think I can get a club trick on the way. Oh, okay. Looks like I can't. I was supposed to unblock that 9 of clubs, wasn't I? Hopefully that doesn't come back to bite me. No, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. All the clubs are good. What am I talking about? All right, well, club, ruff. This does give me the potential to play like ace of hearts and a heart. No, that just doesn't work, right? The opponents win and cut me off from the clubs by leading clubs. Depending on who gets the lead, I guess. I mean, if West has to win the second round of hearts, then this line of play could work out beautifully for me. No, that's not true. They can just play spades back, tap me. I can no longer pull trumps. Okay, so back to my original plan. I think I'm just going to try and cross-ruff diamonds and spades. Unsuccessfully, I might add. Well, I suppose I may as well use the jack of hearts. Maybe we get lucky. Nope. What? I'm sorry, excuse me? What am I missing? I guess that could be a singleton 7. But what? Why is this something that they do? Just discarding trumps. Okay, sorry. I'm back with you. Don't mind me. So we like lead a club now, I guess. And another club. Excuse me? What was this defense? Why didn't they overruff? I'm so confused. It didn't matter, double dummy, but that's such a weird thing to do. Robots, robots, robots. What are we going to do with you? Anyway, well, we made our contract. That's great. That's great. I'm excited. We've not been doing that a lot today, unfortunately. Some at my expense, some at the expense of the cards. But on to the next board, board 10. Diamond opening from east will pass. Okay, East has a strong hand, it looks like. What is 3 clubs? Just clubs? Alright, fair enough. Hello, partner? Did you ask for an explanation of the 3 club bid? Are you aware that 3 clubs shows clubs? Okay, well, I'm wondering if I need to unblock the 10. So if West really has something like Jack, 4th of clubs, although why did they pop up with a club ace if that was the case? But if West really has something like Jack, 4th of clubs, and our partner has King, Queen, 9, 5th over there, I do need to unblock the 10 on the first round of the suit. That way, when I get in with the Spade King, I can play a club back, our partner gets to run the club suit. I don't think that's very likely. Also, Declare would have then made a mistake at trick 1, not ducking it around to his Jack. So I guess I will play small, preserving my 10. Wait, excuse me? So, partner led a singleton club against the auction where the opponents showed a long club suit, and then Declare turns up with an 8-card suit. Perfect, perfect. That is exactly what I had been hoping for. Okay, I guess I should count Declare's trick. So 8 clubs and 2 aces off the top. The Queen of Hearts is definitely going to be worth a trick. So that's 11 tricks. I guess I should preserve my hearts in case Declare has the Heart King. That would give him 8 clubs, 3 hearts, 9, 10, 11, and the Spade Ace would be 12. So if Declare has the Spade Queen in addition to the Heart King, I do get squeezed, but there's not much we can do about that. But West is likely to be distributional somehow, right? Anyway, let's ditch the Spade 9. I mean, I want to convince my partner who isn't watching that I actually have a Spade card. Okay, Declare's ditched a heart. Now it's safe for me to ditch that suit. And one of the things that is common for defenders in these scenarios is to just like mirror dummy's shape. So I'm probably just going to do that throughout. So I will ditch diamond. And another heart. And now a spade. And at this point, I could dump the heart jack, maybe making a weak declarer believe that I've stiffed the king of hearts here, so that hopefully he won't take heart finesse. I think I'm going to give that a shot. Unfortunate that our partner didn't keep a spade at the end, otherwise we would have done a little better there. But okay. Not a bad result. I mean, it looks as if Declare is cold for those 11 tricks if he just takes a finesse in either hearts or diamonds earlier. So I don't think we could have done better defensively. That's alright. On to the next hand. Well, our partner has both majors. Michael's Cupid. The opponents seem to have some number of diamonds between them. I'm not going to take any action. I mean, I understand that I have good major suit fits here, but I just don't have a lot of values. I'm very worried that if I did something like bid 3 spades here, partner's going to raise to 4. I think it's somewhat likely that our partner has a strong hand over there, and we'll be able to reopen with, for example, double over 3 diamonds, which will get us to bid 3 spades in a less forcing manner. Or this could happen, and maybe we're in the right spot. It's very possible the opponents could double us in 3 spades for 300, although I would like to be there rather than defending 3 diamonds undoubled. But let's see what happens. So ace of hearts, a heart to a queen. I expect Declare has the king. Yep, there's the long tank before winning the king. And what's going on in trumps? Oh, our partner has ace king of diamonds. Yeah, that kind of makes sense for why they wouldn't reopen the bidding. I fully support their decision with all these defensive values and not much offensively. Okay, looks like Declare has the rest. So, plus 110 for them. How would we have done in spades? We would have lost, well, 3 natural spade tricks, and it looks like just 1 heart trick with the Jack-10 doubleton coming down. That's too bad, although I do suspect that had we bid 3 spades, our partner would raise with a 16 count over there. So maybe our choices on this board were to play in 4 spades or defend 3 diamonds. Playing in 4 spades would have still worked out better for us, but yeah, tricky position. I probably would have reopened with double on partner's hand. I mean, we have such a strong hand with 16 highs. Despite all of the defensive assets, I think the hand is still good enough for offense. And, you know, I mean, maybe on a good day, partner passes out the double of 3 diamonds with some values, and we collect 300 points against that contract. So, tough problem. Looks like we weren't going plus with this partner, but okay. Well, no trump pass, Jacoby transfer, and we have a big hand. We have 16, but we don't have shortness in the opponent's suit. So I could do something like double to show hearts. I mean, it doesn't necessarily show good hearts, it's just like, normally people would play that as a lead direct. I don't know what the robots do. Or I could just like elect to pass throughout the auction and hope that I do better defensively than some of the other tables. I think that's a reasonable option. I mean, I should double 2 hearts, but I don't have a sensible way of competing. Like if I was short in spades, I could make a takeout double right now by bidding 2 spades. But with length in the opponent's suit, it looks like they're going to end up playing 2 spades and partner's going to be on lead. Ooh, okay. Our partner comes in with 3 hearts to save us. I support that. I don't think there's any reason for me to expect a game is making. Like, I don't need to have as strong a hand as I do for the double of 2 hearts, but also I have a lot of like tentative honor holdings, like King Jack of clubs, King Jack of hearts. Maybe Maybe I should be a little more ambitious, though. I mean, partner's 3 heart bid should have some values. Interesting spot. So, okay, let's place partner with like a random 8 count with 5 hearts. So let's say partner has the heart queen, nothing in spades, the club ace and the diamond queen. That looks like we're making a game. Okay, I'm kind of back in with the choice of bidding game on this hand. I'm a little concerned based on the announcement that was said from my double. I mean, it says 6+ high card points. Okay, whatever that means. But rebiddable hearts with the king and queen? Anyway, I'm going to try a game. I mean, we have a lot of values. Do I want to try 3 no trump instead? I don't think so. We should have a big enough heart fed, and I'm not convinced that 2 spade stoppers is enough. Well, let's see how we do. Double by West. I don't think double is a good bid. No matter what West's hand is, his partner has not showed any values. So barring a 5-card heart suit over here, I don't think he should be doubling our game contract. What is this? Oh no, partner, what was 3 hearts? I do not like that decision at all. Oh, this is not good. This is really not good. Well, what can we do? Do I think other people might be in this contract? I suppose. I guess I should do my best to try and take as many tricks as I can. But that's not going to be easy. Wow, that is so gross. I mean, part of the issue is that 3 hearts has to have some values, especially vulnerable. Like, if my double really might be 6 high card points, you can't just bid this with 0. Then the opponents double you and always collect like 500, 800, 1100 for no reason when you were just going to be defending a part score. So you should have an expectation of actually making 3 hearts when you make this bid. And I don't really see that from North's hand. Anyway, let's... I suppose I should put in the 10 of hearts, try and create a hand entry. This has not been a good set today. I mean, starting with the misclick on board 1, which cost me making the contract, to a couple of doubled contracts and just random contracts going down, large numbers of tricks. We have not been in a particularly great spot. Okay. Well, we have successfully created a hand entry so that I can lead diamonds. Is that what I want to do? I don't know. I could try the club finesse. I don't think that's going to work. Although it might. I suppose I can always take the club finesse later if I need to. Alright, let's go after the diamond suit. Yep. They get to lead spades. That's right. Well, I guess I'm going to try the club finesse. So what all has East turned up with? So I had 16, partner had 0. West has 15 to 17, so East has 7 to 9. high cards, and East has turned up with the Diamond King and the Spade Queen so far. I have a clever idea. I could ruff a spade and lead a diamond. If East follows, I can ditch my spade. West might win the Queen of Diamonds and be end played. I don't know, that's kind of the best thought I have. So I suppose let's give this a try. All right. Was the Club Queen on side? It was. Too bad. Too bad the end play didn't matter. Okay, minus 800. Great result. Very good result. 3/4 of the way through, and we have not been having a good session. I guess these happen from time to time. We've had a lot of pretty solid results over the past few days, so can't be expected to win them all. But let's continue on. Hopefully other people are struggling with these boards as much as we have. 15 high is third seat. We'll open no trump. That's a transfer to clubs. And what are we looking at? Well, a spade loser. Probably just one heart loser after this opening lead. And we do need to get to dummy to pull trumps, but we can take a diamond finesse, although I'm kind of skeptical the diamond finesse is going to work. I mean, the ace of hearts from ace empty into a no trump opener is just a very, very bad lead. All right, well, let's see if we can pull enough trumps before they get a heart ruff. I have the suspicion that we cannot. All right, a heart comes back. How do I feel about playing the 4 on this trick? I don't think that helps, does it? That just doesn't help in any way. Okay, I guess I'll play the jack. And spade return, of course. We'll ruff. Let's play a diamond and duck. All right. We do con west into cashing the diamond ace, which was not a good play. Wow. That was really bad defense from West. We still go down in our contract, of course. But they could have just waited for us to play more diamonds. I mean, it was very strange to not continue spades there at the end, forcing us to lead diamonds again. I mean, I was planning on taking a diamond finesse, but it couldn't cost to duck the first round. Okay, maybe that's a decent result. I expect everyone opens a no trump and plays in 3 clubs on our cards. So hopefully other tables also just take a diamond finesse early and go down an extra trick. All right, next board, 12 highs. We'll open a diamond, partner bids a heart. Hooray, we found a fit. Oh no, something must be wrong. Is this a glitch? Are we in a contract that's going to make? It feels like something has to be wrong if we're in a making contract. Well, maybe the trumps are 4-0 and someone roughs the ace of spades. I don't know. I suppose we'll see. Queen of Hearts lead is a little strange to me. That feels very Singleton-esque. So I'm wondering if I want to do something like ruff both of my spades immediately, using a club ruff to get back to hand. I think I should do that. I mean, the risk is obviously that someone ruffs the ace or king of spades, but we don't have a great way to deal with our fourth spade if we continue pulling trumps. Like, it'll just go heart to the king, another trump comes back. We would need to double hook the spades or set up a diamond somehow, and there's no guarantee either one of those things is going to work. So I believe I should play ace king of spades, ruff a spade with the 7, ace king of clubs, ruff a club, ruff a spade with the jack, play a heart. That will pull trumps eventually. All right, it looks like we are going to make our contract for the first time in a while. So we lose another diamond, but we have the rest. So 10 tricks. Was there anything else we could have thought? I mean, was there any reason for us to jump to 3 hearts? It looks like the game is pretty straightforward to make. Well, at least after that heart lead. We then know that we only have 1 heart loser. Probably not. I don't see any reason to get aggressive with my 12 count and jump to 3 hearts. We would just be massively overstating our values. It was just very lucky that our hands fit so well together. The doubleton, opposite ace king 4th, the doubleton, opposite ace king 3rd, the trumps, partners, trump spots were just good enough. All right, board 15, 2 to go. 6, 3, 2, 2, 12 count, all up in a spade. Partner bids in no trump. Do I think my hand's good enough for 3 spades? It's close. It's honestly quite close, despite 12 high cards. All of our honors are working. The spade suit is strong enough to play opposite a singleton. I mean, there's a chance that the spade suit can be played for 1 loser opposite a singleton. Not a great chance, but it's possible. So it's very close, but I think I'm going to be conservative at match points and just bid 2 spades. Okay, well, now that partner raises, I'm very happy to put myself in game. I think this hand is very strong for the way the auction's gone. Okay. Wow, we have a couple of interesting choices here. Maybe not. Maybe we don't have very many interesting choices. Maybe our choice is just to win the diamond ace and play a club. We would lose a club, a diamond, oh, but 2 spade tricks. Yeah. Okay, so what was I thinking? I was thinking that maybe I could try and set up the diamond suit. And the threat of setting up the diamond suit would force the opponents to either cash clubs, allowing me to ruff a club in the dummy, or play trumps for me, which would allow me to pull trumps. So like if West really is leading from a doubleton diamond, I can duck this trick. If East just plays a diamond back, then, well, then maybe I'm in trouble. But I'm thinking if East does something like switch to trumps, I can put in the jack or play low. West can win and continue a trump, but then I can pull trumps, ace of diamonds, diamond ruff, setting up the suit, use the heart queen to get back over there. That has some potential to make the contract. Unfortunately, I do not think it is very likely that West has led from king 10-8 or queen 10-8. I think against a human player, I would be more incentivized to duck the opening lead on the premise that it is very possible a human opponent would have led from like king 10-8 or queen 10-8, which would allow me to just set up the diamond suit immediately thanks to my 9. But in this case, I do believe West has a singleton or doubleton, making that less likely to work. So what was my alternative? My alternative is I could win the diamond ace and play the queen of clubs. Someone wins. Maybe they play a spade back. Oh, I see. If East wins and returns a spade, I can't really afford to finesse. Because West could win and return trumps. I don't have any side suits set up. And then I'll have 2 club losers. Oh, but maybe the hearts come in. There are options on this deal. There are some real options. I'm actually starting to like that line of play. Ace of diamonds, club. So, I mean, the best case scenario is West wins the club switch. Then West can't really profitably attack the trump suit. So I might be able to ruff my club without risking too much. I would still need some luck in trumps. I would need East to have like honor doubleton of trumps to make the contract. But even if East wins the club switch, a trump return doesn't really help them. Okay. I think I like that line of play a little better than the ducking the diamond plan. Because even if I duck the diamond, I kind of worked out that had East returned a diamond at trick 2, I would be in a lot of trouble. So let's give this a shot. 10 of diamonds from East, sure. All right, East is able to win the club and play a spade. Do I need the 7 in dummy for any reason? Like, do I need to unblock? I don't think so. Spade comes back, so now we need just a bit of luck in the heart suit. Or, actually, if I'm right that East has the king, queen of diamonds remaining, we can guarantee our contract if we can figure out who has the jack of hearts. Because we can strip squeeze East into leading hearts into the queen 10 later. Okay, well, let's start by pulling the last trump. 9 of hearts discard from West. This is going to give us enough information, or it's going to give us the information we need, I think. Oh no, I hope squandering the 9 of diamonds at trick 1 is not going to cost me. Oh, this is... It would be terrible if West held on to the 4 of diamonds, and that's what stopped my strip squeeze. Well, let's see what happens. I'm going to play a couple more spades just to kind of get a sense of what's going on. King of hearts. Five, 7, 4. Oh no, it doesn't matter. The jack of diamonds is still in dummy, right? So I can cash one more. Okay, the 2 of hearts was ditched. So looks like we're good. We have made our contract. Hooray! We made another one. It has just been one of those rough days. Well, I'm happy we worked out a reasonable line of play. And the opponents could have defeated us, I think. Yeah, the opponents could have defeated us in this contract. Had West, when he got in with the spade queen, returned a club to tap the dummy, East king of spades would have been protected. But West has no idea what's going on in the hand. So it's hard for them to know that when a spade comes through and it looks like we're trying to ruff clubs, that they shouldn't just play back another trump. So I will call that a swindle. Looks like we have managed to swindle the robot opponents. Well done, us. All right, board 16. Diamond by north. I get to bid a spade. Jump shift from our partner. I'm going to show some diamond support. 2 or more diamonds. Yeah, so Nook says if you don't take the tap and dummy, they get a diamond ruff. Well, they kind of don't get a diamond ruff because I'm going to be able to ruff in with high trumps. I mean, West's Queen of Spades was expended already. So all of my trumps, Jack 10, 9, and 8, are higher than the 4 that West has remaining. But yes, I mean, like, East could have cashed the King of Diamonds. I mean, there's a bunch of different things they could have done. But we did put West in a bit of a tricky spot at trick, what was it? Diamond, club, spade. At trick 4, West had to guess what was happening on this deal with very little information. And it makes it very difficult, especially since West has very few of the defensive high cards. It's much easier to defend if you're looking at all of the high cards. Well, it's easier and harder, right? You get end played all the time, so that kind of sucks. But you have a better idea of what Declare's hand looks like when you have all the missing high cards. Here, West had no idea if we held the Diamond King or if we held the Spade King. All he knew was that his partner had the Ace King of Clubs at that point in time. So, tough spot for the defense, surely. Okay, what am I doing on this board again? Yeah, I'm supporting diamonds. Well, I don't have spades. How much do we believe that partner has a singleton heart on this auction? I'm not that convinced. I mean, playing with a human player, I wouldn't expect partner has a stiff heart, but they could have a small doubleton or some sort of holding that doesn't have a heart stopper. I don't think they can have as much as queen doubleton because they should bid something like 3 hearts to ask for a stopper. So diamonds, jump shifts, and clubs, and then shows 3-card spade support. I'm going to trust partner has a stiff heart. So that makes it sound like 3 no trump isn't a good spot. I mean, it could still make, right? Partner's singleton heart could be the ace, or even the king might be good enough to stop the suit, depending on the opening lead. But I just believe that partner would have opened some no trump hand if they had a doubleton heart with any sort of values, or they would have jumped to 2 no trump over a spade with a balanced distribution. So I have to believe partner is short in hearts with a singleton. So what do I do? I mean, I could bid 4 clubs. Why does that show 4 or more clubs? I'm so lost. What am I supposed to do with my hand? Bid 3 diamonds? Or 4 diamonds, I guess? I don't want to overstate my club length. Okay, I guess this is the bid I'm making, 4 diamonds. Like, I don't think 3 no trump is good, so hopefully partner will tell me more when I bid 4 diamonds. Am I comfortable forcing to slam? I mean, almost. I don't think I should be the one that forces to slam, but I also don't really trust my partner's slam bidding, unfortunately. Okay, let's bid 4 diamonds. Oh, you know, I hadn't even considered that 4 spades and the 4-3 might be the best contract. And it looks like partner's offering that. So I don't have any reason to veto this choice. Okay, I'm kind of into that. I was thinking that slam might be good. I mean, I have the king third of clubs, but yeah, my hand's a little light. Let's just play in the spade game. Okay, how'd we do? Well, slam is very thin, so happy that I didn't end up there. And it does look like 4 spades is probably the top spot. Alright, so King of Hearts lead. 10 of Clubs switch. They didn't switch to trumps, which is interesting to me. Yeah, I mean, it feels very natural to switch to trumps from West's hand, so I strongly expect the Spade Queen to be offside. I don't really know what my plan is still. I could... So, like, if I duck a diamond, planning to use the diamond suit to ditch my heart losers, I'm a little concerned that I might not be able to pull trumps in a sensible manner. Wow, this hand got so complicated all of a sudden. I was hoping things would be easy. I could just like pull a couple rounds of trumps, maybe ruff a heart or two, but no. No, I cannot. Okay, so if I win the club and I play a spade to the jack, I mean, I expect a spade to the jack to lose. West can win and return a trump. I can win the ace and play a low diamond off the dummy. Someone wins the diamond switch, they play another spade, and then if the spade suit breaks, I'm making my contract. If the spade suit doesn't break, then as long as the player with long diamonds has long spades, I can ditch my hearts in time. Wait, is that even true? I have to ditch 2 hearts. Oh, that's gross. How strong is my belief the spade queen's offside? Maybe that's something to consider. I think I'm pretty convinced. Yeah, I'm pretty convinced the spade queen is offside. Oh, hey, welcome, come back, Turk. Yeah, sorry about that. We had a kind of tricky auction. This is the last board of the set, but I will be kind of looking over the final result. So our partner opened a diamond, we bid a spade. A full round of hearts has been played between the hands. Our partner made a game-forcing jump shift. We showed some diamond support. Partner showed us some spades. We tried again, thinking that 3-no trump wasn't a good spot, and partner insisted on the 4-3 spade game. So that's where we wound up. West led the king of hearts at trick 1. And switched to the 10 of clubs. Well, just this switch to the 10 of clubs seems suspect to me. I think that seeing this dummy, I mean, this dummy was kind of expected, right? Like, in the auction, North had showed diamonds, clubs, and 3-card spade support, and I had not, from the auction, I had not insisted on 4 spades immediately over 3 spades, so it looks like we're in a 4-3 fit. West probably knows that leading hearts doesn't make a whole lot of sense and that leading trumps is more profitable. So that, for starters, the heart opening lead, and then just switching to clubs rather than switching to trumps to potentially prevent some heart ruffs. Geez. Well, I can make the contract if spades are 3-3, right? I can take the failed trump finesse, duck a diamond. I lose a spade, a heart, and a diamond. I don't know what to do. I wonder if I'm even playing for anything at this point. We've had such a terrible set on the day. I mean, starting out with a misclick on board 1. But we'll try and make our contract. I think that's an important thing to do. You don't want to get too invested in your results. I mean, it's important to know where you stand a little bit. And I think we're probably close to about a 50% game on the session. What a weird position to be in. Okay, so let's come up with a line of play at least, something that makes some sense. If we win the club ace and we play a spade to the jack and it loses, I said West could play a trump back. But that's not actually good for the defense, is it? A heart back for the defense is terrifying, because then I'm just down immediately. I mean, West might not figure that out, and so he might continue trumps, which makes some sense. But a heart return would immediately sink the contract. But if I duck a diamond immediately, they can just win and continue diamonds, and then they're threatening a diamond ruff. Nothing looks great. Okay, I think I'm gonna win the club ace and play spade to the jack. I don't see anything better. Nook says, would I be interested in a four-board imp challenge after the event? No, I don't think so. I'm probably just gonna start out doing a bunch of these 2-hour streams, see if people filter in. I mean, I love the interaction with chat, you know. Feel free to ask other questions about the hands and whatnot, but I'm probably just gonna be bridged out after the 2-hour sets every day. Maybe sometime in the future I'll consider it, but thanks for asking. All right, let's play spade to the jack. Let's just see how bad I did. So there's the spade queen as expected, and we get a diamond switch. Okay. So this is going to allow us to make the contract of spades are 3-3 and the diamonds break, which is beneficial. Maybe that works out. Okay, let's try the 10 of diamonds. Spade return to the 5-2-10 ace. Yes. Well, I have this sinking feeling that the spades are not splitting. The opponents really seem unconcerned with what's going on defensively. I don't know, that's just a gut feeling that I have. Maybe table feel, if you would. So I could try and get out for down 1 by just cashing diamonds, letting the opponents rough in, and then pulling trumps eventually. Whereas if I try and pull trumps and it doesn't work, and then I try and cash diamonds and that doesn't work, they can rough in and cash a few spades. Once again, I'm kind of at a crossroads. My instinct is telling me to kind of just like cave on this result and get out for down 1. Ace king of diamonds, play a diamond throwing a heart, let them rough in with one of their trumps, but they can't profitably attack my communications anymore. I don't know. This is such a rough spot to be in. that down one could be the right call. I think I might do it. And the reason is that it doesn't look like many contracts are very good on this hand. Like 3 no trump, they can just take the first 5 heart tricks, and they have diamond trick coming in as well, which would be minus 100. So if players in my seat just looked at their 4 triple 3 and said, oh, well, partner has clubs and diamonds, let's play in 3 no trump, then they're going to be minus 100. Or if players end up in 5 diamonds, I mean, with the spade finesse failing, they're going to be going down at least 1. They have a diamond loser, they have a spade loser and a heart loser at the very least. Okay. I think I'm sold. I'm just gonna take the down 1 in the contract. Oh, diamonds are not splitting. Well, that's interesting. Okay. And now a club comes back, but I think the play is heart ruff, king of diamonds, diamond ruff, king of spades pulling trump, club over. Oh no, now do I need to count? Because would West have always returned a trump in this situation? If the clubs didn't split? I think so, because that would guarantee an extra under trick. So like, if I play the king of spades, diamond to the king, diamond ruff, then I have to cross back to dummy in clubs, and if the clubs are not splitting, I end up down an extra trick. Whereas if I were to rough out the diamonds first and get a heart ruff and dummy, I am down 1 less. It looks to me like the clubs are not splitting. So I think I'm gonna try this line. We'll see if I do well. There's still a trump out. Disaster. 3 down. Okay, this was not a good set. This was really not a good set. Wait, were the clubs splitting? They weren't. Why didn't West just return a trump? I would have gone down 2. Very weird. Okay, well, let's see how we did. Yeah, that felt like about where we ended up. A little below average. A few too many awful results. I mean, I'm a little shocked that board 12 was so bad. I figured that some people would have duplicated that auction. Where was it? No, got a 49.6. Slightly ahead of me. Well, we'll see when the final results come in. The percentages can change. But yeah, this was a pretty terrible set. Thanks for hanging out, everyone. Roughing Finesse, everybody else. And yeah, Dan, I will check out those Discord links. Can't promise anything, but I will definitely stop in and take a look. Rough set. But those happen from time to time. I mean, I've had a lot of good sets overall in the past 4 or 5 days of streaming. If you didn't catch the VODs, I think they're up on Twitch for another couple days, but I do transfer them to my YouTube channel. There's a link to that beneath the stream, so you can check out more bridge content over there. But welcome in all the new viewers. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you all tomorrow. I do this every day, same time, for about 2 hours, or at least that's my plan for the time being. But thanks for hanging out, everyone. I'm glad to see a bunch of new faces in the chat. I'm happy to hang out and chat with viewers as we play through the hands. Nook says, are you trying to encourage him or scare him away? You know, I've been to a lot of bridge communities during my time, so I don't think I'm going to be scared away just from seeing a new one. But I will stop in and say hello. Anyway, take care. I am off, and I will see you all again tomorrow if you're back here, same time, 5 p.m. Eastern Time, US, for another Zenith Daylong reward, and hopefully we'll do better next time.